Every night, the man would kiss his wife's smelly feet. His wife could only endure it in silence. To prevent her from cheating, he would tie her ankles with a thin rope. If he found the rope loose when he got home, she would be beaten up. Their daughter would always sit quietly next to them, listening to her mother's screams. In this family, Jessica's status was no better than that of a pig in a pigsty. She wasn't even allowed to eat at the table. Finally, Jessica could no longer bear this demonic oppression. When her husband and daughter were out, she begged a neighbor to get her some sleeping pills. With no money, Jessica could only lift her skirt as payment. That night, when her husband, Mike, was having dinner, Jessica secretly put the pills in his water cup. Unaware, Mike drank it all and soon fell into a deep sleep. Just as Jessica was about to escape, her daughter suddenly blocked her way. The girl snatched the key and threw it aside, trying to wake up her father. Fortunately, he was in a deep sleep. Her daughter's actions made Jessica's heart turn cold. She turned to pick up the key, but her daughter blocked the door and threatened to smash a beer bottle on her head. Seeing her daughter's determined look, Jessica threw the key onto the bed in despair. At that moment, Mike gradually woke up, and another inhumane beating awaited Jessica. To reward his daughter, Mike specially prepared a roast suckling pig for her, while Jessica could only gnaw on the leftover bones. To win more favor from her father, the daughter lied that Jessica wanted to run away with a neighbor. Mike flew into a rage. He tied Jessica to a tree in a remote forest and lured the neighbor to the suburbs under the pretext of helping with car repairs. While the neighbor was in the toilet, Mike quietly disappeared. Just then, the neighbor found Jessica tied to the tree. Confused, he was suddenly attacked by Mike, who punched him down and then kicked him until he passed out. Mike was about to brutally punish this unfaithful wife when the neighbor woke up and strangled Mike from behind. He then picked up a piece of glass and slit Mike's throat. To cover up everything, the neighbor quickly pushed Mike's body and motorcycle into the lake and then took Jessica home as if nothing had happened. The next morning, the daughter asked Jessica where her father was. Jessica made up an excuse to get by. When the daughter saw the neighbor, she had a bad premonition. To divert her attention, Jessica asked the neighbor to bring a puppy. The daughter suggested naming the dog after her father. Seeing their unnatural expressions, she seemed to sense something was wrong. That night, the daughter put the puppy in the cooking pot. Fortunately, Jessica heard the noise and rushed into the kitchen to save the puppy. The next day, Jessica returned the puppy to the neighbor and asked if he wanted to tell the daughter the truth. They didn't know that the girl was hiding behind the door, eavesdropping. Although the two spoke vaguely, combined with the recent strange behavior, she guessed that her father might have been killed by them. To avenge her father, she secretly tied Jessica up with a cloth when she was asleep.